this Liberal-NDP government and their soft-on-crime policies, Canada's criminal justice system is broken and Canadians feel unsafe in their neighbourhoods.
The Prime Minister a comment on what it's like to be the only Prime Minister in history to deprive an entire generation of home ownership.
Canadians need relief and not more Liberal taxes. 70% of Canadians are now saying so. We've got a minister over there who won't condemn the most vile anti-Semitism, another minister who held hands with a literal terrorist. What the hell is going on over there? Car thefts are up 300% in Toronto. That's thanks to the catch and release legislation that turns violent offenders loose onto the streets. The Prime Minister get a little golden nugget from these criminals to pass his catch and release bill C-75. When will they finally reverse these policies, protect our communities, and keep criminals in jail where they belong?
Second Harvest predicts there will be 1 million more visits to food banks this year than there was in last year's record-breaking year.
Things cost too much in Canada. I'm working harder. I can't get ahead. Those are the things that I hear in my constituency. It's the things that I hear across the country, and I would be shocked if they didn't hear the exact same thing. And the very policies that they have delivered has given us the worst quality of life in half a century, the worst since the last Trudeau ran this place. The budget they said was about generational fairness has turned out to be a monumental failure. You tax the farmer that grows the food and you tax the trucker that brings the food, you end up taxing the family that eats the food. Every single family, everywhere in the country. If you give back $1,000 to an Ontario family, but you take $1,674, Liberal math says that's more, but real math says that's less.
And if he really wants to contest and argue that he should be able to raise the tax, why doesn't he have the courage to call an election and let Canadians decide?
An election on the price of pollution? We had 3, Mr. Speaker, and we won them all.
Then he shouldn't be afraid to have one more.
Is there no courage at all again? I'm going to ask one more time. What day will you list the IRGC as the terrorists that they are in this country? A report by the Globe and Mail shows that the Prime Minister's office invited a Nazi to his diplomatic reception in Toronto. By playing both sides, the Prime Minister is allowing terrorism to win and enabling the violence that is rampant in our streets and the chaos that is happening on our campuses. Ban hard drugs. If they won't do it, Conservatives will. Care, compassion, law and order, common sense. It seems like we're the only party with any of that.
He continues to allow those drugs to kill the people in our hospitals and on our public transit. When will we put an end to this wacko policy by this wacko Prime Minister?
Glaring disregard for basic management, insiders setting the terms, $12 million on well-connected consultants that did no work on this app. At a time where Canadians are struggling because of this Prime Minister's costly incompetence, Arrive Scam should have been dead on arrival.
$250 million? WTF.
AG's latest report found that the Liberal-created Green Slush Fund has been directing tens of millions of dollars into companies owned by, you guessed it, themselves.
There are members of this House that have knowingly worked for foreign hostile governments. Canadians have a right to know who and what is the information. Who are they?
The Employment Minister was quick to say that the text conversation wasn't referencing him, it was someone else, the other Randy. So will the other Randy please stand up?
Canada was not like this before this Prime Minister, and surely it won't be like this after he's gone.